Okay, immediately taking this out of the white mailer box, you can see some differences here. First off, one thing that's cool that Toy Guru told me is that this is actually by the original artist of the original Wind Raider, Rudy Obrero, I believe his name is, and it is very, very cool. Nicely painted here. I think these things are called rotunds. You've got, looks like Skeletor up there. You got some guy, I have no clue who that is. I think that's who they call Beastman. Down here, I think that's Tila. But then you got, it's either Man-at-Arms or Scott Knightlick Toy Guru back there defending Eternia. I'm pretty sure it's Scott Toy Guru. I think Man-at-Arms is out doing something else. Obviously, there's He-Man there. This is beautiful, beautiful art. I mean, just, this is something that, I mean, really, I admire about what they've done with the Masters of the Universe Classics. I mean, this is just beautiful, beautiful art. Now, on the back, there's kind of, it reminds me maybe a little bit of like the Assassin's Creed, the old, maybe Uncharted, you know, the old treasure maps and stuff like that. Very, very cool. It's kind of shows what the toy is going to look like. No picture box this time, which I'm cool with because of, you know, the cool art on the front. Now, tells you a little bit about what this thing does, you know. Now, I was told that this thing, I guess Duncan is actually, maybe it's Man-at-Arms or something like that. No clue what the numbers mean. Then, of course, the MattyCollector.com. But you know what? I'm tired of looking at the box. I want to open this puppy up. Now, because this box is so cool, I'm not going to give it the normal rip-up treatment. I'm actually going to stop and take it out of the box because this box is gorgeous, man. It's gorgeous. Okay, so here you look. I wanted to just show you this before I started having to cut the things loose. You can see how it's tied in here and things. I mean, this is pretty cool. It's the first vehicle in the line. It's the first one with an action, and we'll talk about that. The original actually came out in 1982, and so it's almost 30 years old, 29 years right now. Okay, so here I am. Got all my parts out here. This is going to be my tail fin. Now, I have to say right away, this seems to me like this is going to be a real toy. What I mean by a real toy is that it seems to me like I could buy this for my kid for Christmas. Oh wow, it pops up like that. Okay. And we'll pop that thing. It actually has an action it's going to be able to fire. I guess that's about it. Now, it does come with a pop-in tail fin, so that's kind of cool. Whoops. I would have figured it was pretty simple to pop in. Guys, you know I can be rough on stuff, and so I'm trying to be as cautious as I can. These pop in right like that. Look, they move together. That's kind of cool. Now, one of the things that I actually remembered, and then Tim pointed out, Toontastic Tim, is like all of this is molded. None of and painted. None of this is stickers. I think on the original, I remember, you know, remember how everything used to have stickers. But look at that. That's actually all painted. It's all laid out. Look at the wings. I mean, look at all this detail. This is awesome. Now, my tail, I'm fairly sure that, I can pop it in by the bottom first, and voila! There you go. But look at all this detail, guys. I mean, this is awesome. Now, He-Man can fly around, but this is actually a very, very cool toy. I mean, just from a playability standpoint, I mean, it's got some heft to it. I don't think you're going to be breaking it. To me, this is almost like the Tonka toys of 6-inch figure vehicles. I mean, this is awesome. Now, see all that? I mean, look at all that. Look at the bottom. Look at, golly. Oh, it's got little wheels so we can, I mean, you could cut your kid loose on Christmas morning with this and they would have a ball. I mean, I'm having a ball. It's got little handles, I guess, to, you know, where you can drive it, right? Oh, sorry, you can't see. That's kind of neat. You got that going on. I wonder how you launch, whoa! Sorry about that. Evidently, in order to spin this thing up, I've got to lift this, and then I spin it back in. You have to be pretty close to something to use this thing, though. So I've got my little hook, right? Got it just like that, and I fire. That's cool. And then I wind it back up. Now look at this little anchor. That's kind of neat. Hooks right underneath there, just like that. That is a very cool action. I applaud Mattel for getting back to the actions. Usually one of the rivets here, it's a disguise button. Disguise, I even picked the wrong one. You just push the little button and it fires. But listen, you've got to see this thing up close. So let's cut to the chase and actually show it. But let me tell you, this is a very, very cool thing. So cool that I think even Batman might ride around in it. And you know Batman is the coolest. If we had cloth capes, he would ride around in it. Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed. Roger, ready to move out. We'll be back in just a second. Oopsie! One thing I forgot to show you. It is a flying craft, and Mattel actually includes a stand. It actually has Masters of the Universe right there etched in the bottom. Very, very cool. And there's a spot, excuse me, bats, right underneath there. You can see the hole in the bottom. Fits in just like that, and you can angle it. Look, isn't that cool? Or to infinity and beyond. You can go up, down, side to side. You're getting ready to launch, headed to the ground. This is cool. Well, you could crash pretty easy too. This is cool. But you want to know what's the coolest thing about this for me as a DC collector? If they were able to do this with this modernization, I can't wait to see what they bring to DC Universe Classics. But let's go ahead and show it to you close up. Okay, because of the hugeness of this thing, I can't do like I normally do. But I do want to show you some of these things that's just awesome to me. Look at the detailing in this thing. Look at that. That is too wild to me. Now, if I do this camera work like I'm, drunk with a wooden leg, sorry about that. Or just because I'm excited. Look at that. Now see, that's all raised stuff there. Look at the sides. Evidently this is the bird that this thing's based stuff on, and I guess that's supposed to be its skull right there on the top. I mean, that's all ridged. But man, the detailing in this thing is absolutely amazing. I mean, look at these wings. I mean, is that not wild? Man, this really was a labor of love by the Matty folks. And I'm sure Toy Guru really had a hand in this. Look at that. I mean, the tail fin. That's just, and it will turn if I could use both hands, but I can't, so forget it. There's the little button. You can see it's a little bit different than this button right here. There's the grappling hook up close. Press and there he goes. Got the bird across the front again. Man, the paint, it's got this metallic flare. I mean, that is just awesome. Look at these, the air vents. I can't say this thing is the most aerodynamic thing in the world. Look at the wheels. Like I said, you could turn this over to a kid and they could just go hog wild with this thing. Anyway, is this not awesome? I mean, absolutely awesome. I mean, I don't care whether you're a Masters of the Universe fan or not. This is just a great toy. Very, very, very cool. Well, this is Doc Owen with Action Figure Times. I hope you've enjoyed this look at this great toy and these great toys with the Battleground Evil Lyn and then Demo Man. Hope you've enjoyed this. Once again, a shout out to Toontastic Tim. Thank you for all the great info. And man, I hope you've really enjoyed this toy, and I hope you pick one up because this is just awesome.